I guess we're live.
I think we are.
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Wednesday, beautiful day out there. 73 degrees. That's Charleston. If you guys ever wonder why Charleston is the #1 city in the world or in the U.S., here's the reason why. End of November and it's 73 degrees. And I'm sitting here with, obviously, Jessica Reed, the CEO of the Montford Group, and the restaurant guru, Jared Jones, one of the most passionate guys I know. And he's a lot more funnier than he looks. He's always very serious. But Jared, welcome to the Montford Group Show. I guess it's official. We're gonna call it the Montford Group Show.
Oh, great.
So,
I'm happy to be here. Really happy to be a part of this team and to be here right from the beginning to kind of get it started the right way.
Excellent.
And in any case, kind of before we really get rolling into questions, one of the things that really struck me, just to let everyone kind of know, one of the things that really struck me about the Montford crew right in the beginning was how much passion everybody has for their piece of the pie, so to speak. I mean, Jessica is an unbelievable real estate person. Sanju, in terms of real estate development and hotels, is astonishing. I mean, even our accountant loves numbers so much that, I mean, he says it all the time. He goes, "Oh man, I'm such a huge nerd. It's crazy." So the passion is really what attracted me more than anything to this group. And now, having spent months with them talking about the ideas and developing ideas, I'm more excited than ever to really bring this to fruition and share our vision with everyone else. So that's kind of where we began, I suppose.
yeah, no, you said it right. I think the Montford Group, just as you guys already know, came about as in a very organic fashion. And since you mentioned a few names, I don't want to forget Nico, who's our branding expert, and you'll see some of his work in the few restaurant concepts that we are rolling out with this guru that we have, and Karen and Lily and some of the guys who started with us from day one, and we're super excited to take the Montford Group to the next level. We're already at the next level, actually creating a few concepts of our own. So, Jessica Reed.
Hi. Welcome, Jared. I don't know, I'm a little nervous today. Anywho, I thought I would be getting comfortable by now, but I do want everybody to know exactly where you come from. Like, I know you're California, born and bred. So what brought you over here? And, tell us a little bit more about...
Right. So I've actually been in Charleston for 17 years. I came here in middle school because my father moved out here and started opening restaurants here. His restaurant group is called Pinot Group, and up until recently was South End Brewery, Amen Street, and Stars. Recently sold South End Brewery, of course, to Lagunitas.
Yeah.
And most recently, Pawpaw, which is a project he and I partnered on together with another partner of ours from California, which has been a wonderful success to get going.
Yeah, it's done very well.
Yeah, it's been a great project to be a part of, and I feel like I'm leaving it at a good place to come over and join the Montford crew. So that being said, my background is very diverse. I mean, even just in my family's restaurants, South End Brewery is family style dining. So you have fast casual family barbecue and beer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's just a lot of people are texting and going, so I want to make sure we're answering their questions and whatnot. So go ahead.
I didn't even read anything on that thing.
Sorry, guys.
Technical difficulty. So, Amen Street, kind of in the mid-range, and then Stars and Pawpaw kind of in the upper range, fine dining casual. Yeah. So between the 4 places that I've really spent my most time in, really, I've gotten to see a lot of different restaurant aspects. But beyond that, I mean, my mom's a pastry chef. My dad's a restaurateur. I've been blessed to do quite a bit of traveling and tasted food all over the place, seen a lot of different restaurants. A couple of years ago, took my mom to the French Laundry for her birthday.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've heard amazing
Beautiful
things.
place.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
So, I've gotten to see that, and I loved it. And I've also seen how restaurants like Waffle House can be extraordinarily good for the price that you're paying, right? And I love it all.
one of the best business model in the world is Waffle House.
Yeah.
They haven't changed a damn thing.
No.
But whether you're driving a Rolls Royce or you riding a bus or you making whatever, you're gonna end up there at some point of that day or your life.
Late night. Yeah.
Late nights, so it's incredible. But yes,
I would say Chick-fil-A too, which everybody. Yeah. I love nuggets.
Chick-fil-A is a freaking. I have no idea how selling a $7 sandwich makes you feel like you're dining at a fine dining restaurant.
It's the best sandwich ever.
So everyone is just happy. How the hell do they do that? I have no idea.
No.
But they do it.
Well, that's why I'm here.
The people at Starbucks are happy though too, but I think everybody's probably on a caffeine kick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in any case, that's really my thing. I love the restaurant business from top to bottom, from extremely casual to the top of fine dining. It's all interesting to me, and I kind of see how the different tiers of dining work, and I like them all. So, one of the things that we were kind of talking about before we got on the air was we don't just want to own and develop our own assets, right? Not only that, we don't really want to be competing with Charleston,
Yeah, Charleston, hell, the existing restaurateurs, whoever, I don't want to name any individual, but the reason why we're sitting here and we started the Montford Group is because the platform that was given to us in Charleston is incredible. It helped us get #1 rank in the US, in the world. And that's why now we just want to add on to the hard work has been done. We feel like the existing restaurant owners and managers and employees, they've done all the hard work. So for people like us, it's so much more easier because the foot traffic is there. The exposure is already there for Charleston.
Yeah.
So we're just hoping to create different experiences and different concepts on the platform that we've been given by this incredible people who currently own and manage restaurants.
Absolutely. Yeah. East Bay, Lower King, Upper King, Nomo.
Yeah, especially in the North area. And Wagner Terrace, it's just blowing up. It's crazy. It's good.
Yeah. There's some incredible work being done around town, and we're not trying to step on anybody's toes. We just want to, for me, really looking at the Charleston dining scene, there's already so many incredible restaurants here. A lot of restaurants are really though geared mostly towards people that don't live here.
Right.
So for me, I see kind of the future of Charleston dining being more and more restaurants that are designed and aimed at people that are living here in our own community and are pulling experiences from New York, San Francisco, Italy, France, pulling things from other places so that locals can enjoy kind of what's happening in the world right here in Charleston.
Correct.
Absolutely.
That's what I feel is kind of the next step for Charleston. And some of that's already being done. But that's really, I think, what we want to focus on is creating more experiences for people that live here.
For locals and more community-driven. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, yeah. So
I don't know how much you can tell us about the projects that the Montford Group has in the pipeline, but I would love for them to know at least that we have how many projects? 3?
Right.
That are actively that we're working on?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about them? The timeline?
Well, we have 3 projects in the pipeline right now. One is pretty small and straightforward. We're hoping to roll it out in the next 3 months, food related. After that, 6 to 8 months, we want to roll out our second concept, which will be kind of a flagship concept. And can we tell them the area that's in?
Yes, absolutely. I think they know already because we've bragged about it so many times.
I don't think we're bragging. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
So in the design district, that is going to be a really cool concept, and really speaks to everything that we were just talking about in terms of what we feel would add to the Charleston dining scene. Humbly, what we feel would add to the scene. And then after that, what would you say? 12 months, maybe 18 on the outside.
Correct. Well, yeah.
Ish.
To be on the safe side, early 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have. And it's still in the design district, this new district in Charleston. We have an even bigger project, more elaborate, a lot of moving pieces, nightclub scene, I don't want to give you too many details, but there are a lot of moving parts, really artsy, really kind of progressive, interesting cuisine and food and stuff that we have noticed is just not here in Charleston yet. But we know Charleston.
You didn't say anything about food. That sounds amazing.
I don't want to give too much away, but we are seeing some of this come to Charleston, but we kind of want to take it and put it all in one place so that you can come and work and live and play all on one block, and you're getting to taste all these things that you want, and it's healthier. It's not just delicious. You feel good after you eat it.
I think that's
and it's going back. It is literally a block. So from Meeting Street to Walnut Street is what we're talking about here for that concept.
Yeah.
So, and the flagship place that he mentioned, it's been a flagship in Charleston for 41 years. It's the old Thunderbird Bar, which a lot of people know as a distressed building that nobody has ever been in it for 41 years. It's been a private membership bar only.
Yeah.
So we're super excited because we got an opportunity and we're blessed to own it now and to be able to bring out completely different concept. Super excited. No better person than our own Jared Jones, and we have Jessica who's going to be nitpicking little details and the decor and
I know this and
spending money is a thing. So that's
my job is to try to save the money and create an amazing experience. And Jessica's job is to figure out where we need to actually spend the money.
Yeah, music and lighting.
Yeah.
And very good cocktails. But I think that we're very excited because it's going to be a renovation project, and seeing the before and then the after, and all the fun steps to get to that. I'm very excited about the execution of it, and if it comes out the way it's in my head, I'm going to be a very happy girl.
Fantastic. Well, we have 5 minutes left, Jared. Some of the things I do want to discuss is, coming from hospitality, hotel industry mainly, and being connected to the Indian hoteliers who are super successful, which a lot of people don't know, but it's a huge industry controlled by Indian community. And one of the things that we've been lacking is F&B. Right, we've always been scared because we've always been told you don't make any money, and that square footage of it goes to waste in that space. Whether you're in urban locations or interstate, right? So if you're in urban location, then why give away free breakfast? Why give away, why not use that space?
Well, to your point, and it's an important one, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think most hoteliers in general have kind of felt like their restaurant operation is just an accommodation, right? It's like having an ice machine in the hallway. You have it there because it's a nice thing to do for your guests.
Right.
Yeah. You don't have it there because
you want to make money.
Correct. Off your ice machine, right?
It's an eyesore. Really is what, that's how we look at it as well.
Yeah, so I think as a restaurant person, I was always curious, number one, there is some legitimate concern there because restaurants are very complicated. The first article that I wrote for our website, for our blog, is why do most restaurants not make it?
Exactly.
Right? And when you look at it, it's because there's like 7 things or 8 things or 9 things, depending on how you divide them up, that you have to understand really, really well to not fail in this business. And you can do all the other 7 or 8 or 9 things perfectly and miss one and make no money.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a legitimate concern there.
It's all about the numbers, yes.
Right. So, to your point, I think that is a legitimate concern. But if you understand the guts of a restaurant and how it actually functions and what makes an experience good at any price level, right? Then there should be a lot less fear, right? And not only that, if you really understand the numbers, which is one of the big things people don't understand, it's actually possible. I think the industry average is right now around like 5.2% profit or 6% profit, somewhere in there right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible to not just make 5% or 6% or 7%. It's possible to make 14% or 20%, which are your hotel. Those are your hotel profit margins anyway.
Absolutely.
Right? So why not? And the thing is, you're not ripping anybody off to do that. You're going to provide an incredible experience and make potentially double or triple the industry average doing it, if you understand how to do it.
Well, urban locations, hospitality is very expensive, right?
Yeah.
So this is to the folks, my friends who own hotels in urban locations, whether it's a Choice, whether it's a IHG, Marriott, Hilton. If you want to talk to Jared Jones, he'll be glad to at least take a look at it, see what kind of concept, run a pro forma, and if it makes sense for you, we can do it. If not, hell, at least you explored something that you didn't just sit there on your couch or in your office and wondered, should I do this or should I be doing this? Because one of the reasons that after talking to a lot of my friends, you guys, the reason why we don't try restaurants is because we don't want to take the headache. And the thing is, even running a hotel is not easy, but we've taken that headache because we know what the hell we're doing.
Right.
Similarly, get the right people to do the job, and it'll become easier. Don't take that stress onto you. Let someone who knows what the hell they're doing. It's like building a hotel. You don't do it, right? You get an architect. You get a contractor. Similarly, get the right people to do the right job, and hopefully the Montford Group will be your one-stop shop for many different experiences that you want to create, but for your family, friends, clients, whoever that may be. So on the ending note, Jared Jones, Jessica Reed, we would like for you guys to end it with a punch. And holiday times are here. Freaking everyone is happy. I love this time. Whether you're making money, whether you just fall with your in-laws, your wife, your girlfriend, everybody's happy. So
nobody's fighting.
I love this time of the year.
It's good. I'm going to New York next week for ICSC, so I'm very excited about that. And going to try out some new restaurants and get in the holiday spirit because it'll be cold and the city will be lit up and it'll just be amazing. So
literally on the way home from Thanksgiving dinner, my fiance turned on the radio and it was Christmas music.
Sorry, I'm trying to see if someone is asking questions.
From the end of Thanksgiving onwards, it's all Christmas. And then after Christmas, it's New Year's. So happy holidays. Pleasure to meet you all, and looking forward to doing business with you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys. Enjoy your holidays. We'll be live again soon. We would love to bring in, if you guys want us, if you're a local business owner, whether you're selling something, building something, whatever, and you want us to even promote or talk about you guys, we'd be glad to do it. As long as you're not a national chain. If you're a local business owner, we would love to support you. And obviously, you don't have to pay us anything. Thank you again. Happy holidays, and enjoy your day.